monthly makeup basket shop my stash changeover. So this is all the makeup that I have been using throughout the month of May. Let's go through our palettes first of all. So this palette here is a now very beat up Makeup Revolution contour palette. You can see some empty pans here. What I've been doing is transferring some of these smaller pans into larger pans. You might call it cheating. I combined the two bronzers here into one single bronzer pan that I had going spare, and these two like setting powders. There was a sort of pink toned setting powder here and like a banana toned setting powder here. I combined them with another setting powder that was nearly finished. You could say I kind of have cheated clearing this out, but this is what works for me, so that's what I've done. This is my contour shade. This is a pink toned highlighter, and these two are highlighters as well. I'm going to continue working on this because I do want to finish and get this palette out of my collection. So that is going to remain as beat up as it is. So that is going to stay. The next palette in here is my Makeup Revolution Cream Blusher palette. This is the Blush Melts palette. I've been trying to get more into my cream blushes more often. I've been using this one a lot recently. It seems to be a little bit of a dip going in there. So I'm actually going to keep this one in as well because, again, I want to start working on my cream blushes, and I'm actually going to try and aim to use up at least half of these cream blushes by the end of the year. So I'm going to keep this one in. The next palette is my Makeup Revolution Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade palette. I really enjoyed this palette this month. If I wanted an all matte eye look, this palette was the perfect one to go to. You had quite a neutral, a cool toned and a warm shade. So this palette was awesome for your transition shades, any matte sort of shade that you would want to go for with any eye look. So it was absolutely perfect. But I am going to take it out for the month of June. So that's one palette that's coming out. This palette is my I Heart Revolution Chocolate Love palette, and it is like this. Turn it up that way so you don't get blinded by the mirror. This palette was absolutely gorgeous. I have had to take this shade out because it went hard pan constantly. I've been using this beautiful pink shade here quite a bit in some eye looks. And this shade here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this shade here is a real nice cool toned sort of transition eye colour. So I really enjoyed using this palette as well this month. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it, but I'm taking this out for the month of June. The next eyeshadow palette I have just put back into my 7 Deadly Sins project pan, which I put on a bit of a break for the month of May. I'm now starting that one back up again. So this is that palette. If you haven't seen it before, this is the Welcome to the Pleasure Dome palette. And it is like this. You have 2 rows of shimmers and 1 row of mattes. So yeah, a couple of these shades are in my 7 Deadly Sins project pan, so that has got to remain. This is my Sleek palette original, and in all honesty, I don't want to break a nail, so use my little trick. In all honesty, I haven't touched this palette. I mean to, I keep meaning to, but I just haven't touched it. So I think I'm going to keep this one in, but only because I really wanted to try and use this palette. I think these greens here are absolutely stunning, and I wanted to give those a try. This pink here is absolutely gorgeous, and I wanted to give that one a try. I just never got around to it. So May was a difficult month for me with my mental health, so I didn't wear makeup as much as I wanted to. So that's maybe why I didn't get around to wearing this. Plus as well, I was doing my Monday makeovers where I was choosing different palettes to use. So there was a lot of reasons why I didn't get to use this palette this month, and not through any fault of this palette. I wanted to, it just didn't get around to doing so. So yeah, I'm going to keep this one in for the month of June. So that is that. This palette is the Ultra Matte version 2 Darks Sleek palette, and this one is also in a project pan. This grey shade here is in the project. So yeah, that's also in my 7 Deadly Sins, so that has got to stay. And then I put this in because I wanted to try and use this up. I didn't put this in the video of my monthly makeup basket, but I decided halfway through the month that I was going to give it a try. I have 8 samples here of Naked shadows from Urban Decay, so I am going to try and use that up this month, so that is going to stay in there as well. So that is that. Now moving on to the actual tower block itself. Okay, so let's start off on this side. This is disgusting. Look at this. This is the Pixie by Petra Brow Tamer. Now, when I first got this, I thought, well, I'll just wipe the brush off after every use. Is it a clear brow gel? I'll just wipe the brush off after every use. Yeah, I did for about the first half a dozen times. After that, I got lazy, and now look at the state of it. It's disgusting. Not the greatest packaging, because nobody wants to see that. So I'm going to take that out for the month of June. I have here something else that I put in during the month. This is my Urban Decay Perversion Mascara sample. I just want to try and use this up. It's a great mascara. It makes my eyelashes look so long and thick and black. It's absolutely brilliant. My daughter's fallen in love with it as well. She gave it a try as well. I know you shouldn't share mascaras, but she's my daughter, and none of us have caught any you know, eye sores or eye illness or anything, so we're fine, it's okay. So yeah, I might think about picking this up in the full size in the future. Might have to fight my daughter for it, but that's going to remain in. This is the Makeup Revolution eye primer, and it's basically like a very thin concealer. That is literally all this is. It's not the greatest, but I have 2 of these, so I want to use this one up as soon as possible, so I'm going to keep that in. I have here 2 NYX Lip Lingerie samples. This one in Push Up, and this one is in Corset, and I'm trying to use these up because I'm trying to really focus on decreasing my lip products, so I'm going to keep those in. We're not having good success at taking things out, are we? This here is my Makeup Revolution metallic liquid lip in Worth It. This is in my lip service project pan, so that has to remain in. Here's something we can take out. This is my Rimmel Kate chunky eyeshadow stick in blue amethyst. This is a gorgeous colour, and yet I still don't use it. It's ridiculous because, like, I never used the purple one either when that one was in, so I'm taking this out, and yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I'm taking it out. This is my Miss Beauty eye crayon in Cappuccino. It is a gorgeous shade as well. It is that. So really pretty. This is in my Drop 10 by Summer, which will finish in June, so that has to remain in. And the same with this Miss Beauty Illuminating Wand. This is also in Drop 10 by Summer, so that has to remain in. At the back here I have my L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base Primer. I have used quite a lot of it. It is now down to here. So I've used quite a lot of this, and I think it's time to take it out of my monthly makeup basket because the foundation that I was using this with has now finished, so I don't need to use this particular primer anymore, so I'm going to take that one out. And then my two mascaras, I'm still using the Yodelique, and I'm still using the Rimmel Extra 3D Lash Primer. Not primer, mascara. I don't tend to change these out until they are finished or dried up, and they are both neither, so they're going to remain. On to eye and lip pencils. So let's sort this out. Lip, 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 lip. So these are the 4 lip pencils I was using this month. This Urban Decay Glide On lip pencil in Cruise, absolutely stunning, really, really nice shade. Really, really creamy as well, really, really gorgeous. Love it, but I am taking it out. This Makeup Revolution lip pencil in Grande, really, really bright pink. But I'm going to take that one out. My Essence lip liner in Red Blush. It's a tiny little thing. This is really, really nice. I'm actually going to keep this one in because I'm going to try and use this all up this month. And then I have the Essence lip liner in the nude, and I think I'll take this one out because I use this quite a lot this month. So that's it at the top there. So I'm going to take that one out as well this month. As for my 4 eyeliners, I've been working on this black Rimmel Scandalise black eyeliner for quite some time. It's getting quite small. So I'm going to keep it in and see if I can use it up this month. I also have a Rimmel Special Eyes brown eyeliner. I really, really enjoyed using that this month, but I'm going to take that one out. Another Rimmel, and this is in the nude. I like having a nude, so I'm going to keep that in. And then this was the Maybelline Colossal Kajal in turquoise. Really, really stunning colour. Really good for mermaid eye looks. Again, there at the top. But I am going to take this out for the month of June. On the side here, I have my Blushing Heart Triple Baked Blusher in Peachy Pink Kisses by I Heart Revolution. Or I Heart Makeup, before it changed over. This is in my 7 Deadly Sins, so that has to remain. And then my Effect Rice Powder. This is awesome for setting the concealer under my eyes. It's the only thing that stops my under eyes from creasing, so that is going to remain. Into the drawers now. So I had this Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation in the shade 02. I haven't used it all up. It's a full coverage concealer, and with the warmer weather coming, I don't need a full coverage foundation, sorry. I don't need full coverage, so I'm going to take that out. And then here is the Miss Beauty powder, which I combined with those two setting powders out of the contour palette. So that is all I have left, so I'm going to continue to use that and get that out of my collection. In this little pot I have the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. So I depotted what was left in here because I was finding it difficult to get it out of the tube anymore, so I depotted it into here. There's not much left, so I'm going to continue to use that. I think I'll put that in there now. And then this is the Collection Primed and Ready. This green primer here is in my Drop 10 by Summer project pan, so that needs to remain. In the next drawer down, we have my MUA blush in Lolly, and I hit pan this month. How cool is that? I was so chuffed that I hit pan on this. This is one of the blushes that I really want to work on getting out of my collection this month, but because I'm working on the cream blushes, I'm finding myself not turning to this as much, because if I then add this on the top of a cream blush, I just look like a 80s child. So yeah, I'm going to take this out of my monthly makeup basket. Okay, so this Vivid Baked Highlighter by Makeup Revolution in Peach Lights, I never touched. Never touched. It's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this highlighter. It's this one here, but I never touched it. So I'm going to put that back in and I'm going to give it another month. And then this Bronze and Glow palette by I Heart Makeup. Yeah, I Heart Makeup is this one. We had this bronzer here and this highlighter here. This bronzer has become a really nice, like, there's the bronzer and there's a highlighter. I've really fallen in love with this bronzer now. I think it's really, really nice, so I'm going to keep this in, just because I really, really like it. So that is that. In this drawer here, I have this Scorpio palette, which I have been using the brow shades in. I think I'm actually going to take this out this month because this has been in for quite a while. And I'm going to give something else a try for my brows this month. This is the Walking on Eggshells Trio palette by Wet n Wild. This is my new Pan That palette, or mini baby palette. So this one was the one that won the vote. So this is the one that's going to stay. And then I had this single L'Oreal eyeshadow in Pin Up Pink. It's this gorgeous shade here, which is that one. It is a really nice peach shade and I really like this, but I'm going to bring it out for the month of June. And then this Bella Pierre Loose Pigment eyeshadow in bronze is again really, really pretty. Let's see if I can get a good swatch. is that one there. Really, really pretty. But I used Fixed Plus with this to apply it, and I went downstairs after finishing my makeup, and then me and my husband decided to nip to the shop, and as I got in the car and I checked my makeup, good job I did, because this was almost already gone from my eyelids, so wasn't 100% impressed with that. After spending all of that time, you know, using Fix Plus to foil this, it ended up not staying on my eyes. So I don't know what went wrong, but I wasn't impressed. So that's definitely coming out this month. The next drawer is full of all Project Pan items, so no need to go into there. The next drawer has my lip service products in, as well as some other lip products that I was trying out this month. This is Sleek Matte Me Liquid Lipstick in Bittersweet. Absolutely love this, but it's coming out this month. My Sephora lip stain in the number 38. I didn't try. I didn't use it. I kept meaning to, but never actually got around to using it, so I'm going to keep that in. My Bella Pia Super Lip Gloss in Chocolate Cream. Really enjoyed using this month. This was really nice. It smells delicious, and it's a real nice bright sort of nudie shade on my lips, so it was really, really nice for those summer days when you didn't want like a heavy lipstick on. But this just added a real nice bright summery nude sort of shade to your lips. Really, really enjoyed this, and I'm not a lip gloss type of girl, so yeah, my opinions are changing on lip gloss. So did like this, but I'm taking this out. My Urban Decay ZZ lipstick. Wow. This was one of those lipsticks that I bought thinking I want something bright for summer, and then never actually wore over summer. This was last year, and then I wore it this month and I absolutely loved it. Really, really enjoyed wearing this month. Yeah, I guess I'm turning into a bit of a pinky purple sort of girl. But it is coming out this month. And then this is another mini lip lingerie by Nicke, and this is in the shade Exotic, and it's a nice red. So I think I'm going to take this one out. This one is coming out, so that is that. And then in the bottom I just have some samples that I'm really wanting to work on at taking out of my collection. So that is it. That is everything that I wore throughout the month of May. So let's go to my collection and pull in new things. Okay, so this is my palettes collection. So I think for this month I want to play with this one. This is my Cargo palette, and it is the Emerald City palette. I did do a makeup look using this for my spring makeup look, so I will link that for you down below if you want to see me using this palette. But I'm really liking these nudes in here, but also these touches of green. So yeah, I think I will play with this palette this month. And then I think also as well I'm going to pull in the Revolution 1 Million palette. This was a free gift to celebrate all of their I think it was Instagram followers, and it's got some gorgeous like deep reds and some sort of like coppery gold shades here as well. So I think I'm gonna have a play with this palette, and because I've already got a few other palettes still to play with, those are the only two palettes that I'm going to bring in for the month of June. Okay, so here in my drawer of all my face products, I have my foundations and concealers, primers down here, face powders, and then it goes on to blush, bronzer and highlighters. So for foundation this month, I'm actually going to go with this. This is the Rimmel BB Cream in Light. It has got SPF of 15 and 9-in-1 sort of qualities to it. It says it's light, but it's actually it's quite a dark shade, so if you're really pale, this will not be good for you. I can just about pull this off, but only in the summer really. But I want to go with the BB cream because, as I said earlier, I don't want to be going too heavy with my base because we are coming into summer. So I'm going to be using this. And then for concealer, because that other one is about to go, I'm going to go back to the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is in shade C3. I'm going to go back to this. This does give quite a full coverage. So if I feel like I need a bit more fuller coverage, I can use this a little bit more to give myself a fuller coverage. But yeah, I think I'm going to pull this one in. For primer, which I'll hold you here so you can see, I think I might give this Figs and Rouge primer a go. This came out of a glossy box and it says Soft Focus Pore Perfect HD and Matte Veil. So I'm going to see if I can give this one a go. For powders, because that other one is probably going to finish very soon, I think I'm going to pull in this one. This is a Physicians Formula Nude Wear Glowing Nude Powder in Light. So it is in this gorgeous like leather box, and then it opens up like this. So I'm going to use some of this powder, I think, this month. In the back here I have my brow products. So I think I'm going to pull out the Essence Make Me Brow Gel again because I really do like this and I think I can finish it up this month. And then I think I'm going to try this e.l.f. brow pencil. It's in neutral brown, so that is the shade there. So I think I'm going to give that a bit of a go this month. And then in regards to blushes, I do have that palette of cream blushes. So I think I'm actually going to give this Wet n Wild ombre blush in Princess Daiquiris a bit of a go. I got this in the box swap with Claire. So I think I'll give it a go. I know I said I wasn't going to pull in another blush because I had the creams blush, but if I don't want to mess about with the creams, then I'll just put this on. For bronzers, you know what, I'm going to try this. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Shimmer Brick in Bronze Kiss. It is quite a shimmery bronzer.
Just swirl them all around.
It is quite a shimmery bronzer, but it might work with the summer, with a nice sun. So obviously that's quite a vivid swatch. I won't dust it on quite so pigmented as that on my face. If it is too harsh as a bronzer, then I'll just use it as eyeshadow. So yeah, I'm gonna pull that one in. And then for highlighter, I'm gonna leave the highlighters. So that is that drawer. Okay, so now we are in my eyes and lipstick drawer. So here are all my single eyeshadows. So I'm going to pull in my Colourpop. So I have here my two Colourpops that I got from Claire. I have Issa, which is this gorgeous bluey purple. And then this one is Set to Stun, which is this gorgeous like orangey pink sort of shade. So I'm going to pull those two in. These are all my eyeliners. So let's pull in a smoky black. Should we have a smoky black? Smoky black. No. Let's go for this is an Avon eyeliner, and it's in Silver Lights. So it's quite a shimmery sort of silver. So I think that might be nice. And okay, so I'm going to go for this Physicians Formula. That's a nice black. So it is this one here, which is the Shimmer Strips eyeliner in black. So I think I'll go for that. Mascaras we don't need. In the back here we have eye pencils, which I'm not going to need this month. In here I've got my eye shimmers, like so my pigments and stuff. And I bought this new Barry M Dazzle Dust in, oh, what shade was it? I think it's Nemesis. So rather large swatch there, so a little goes a long way. This is quite messy actually. I've got it everywhere. So yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of a play around with that this month. And then moving on to my lip products. I wore this in my video using the Mermaid's Heart palette from I Heart Revolution, and I really enjoyed it. It's the Rimmel number 45 lipstick, and it is that shade there, and I just think it's really pretty. So I'm going to pull that one in. Pull in this one. This is my Revlon in Hibiscus, and this is a real shimmery, like summery shade. So it is that one. It's looking quite red there, but it's like a peachy pink sort of shade. So I'm going to give that one a go this month. And then going into my liquid lipsticks. Ooh, I know what else I wanted to pull in. I wanted to pull in my Colourpop. So this is my Colourpop Lippy Sticks in Lumiere, which is this shade here. So I'm going to pull that one in. And then I think I will pull in the other Colourpop. As you can tell, I was quite excited about getting my box swap with Claire. So yeah, this is the Ultra Satin Lip in November. So yeah, definitely want to give all my Colourpop products a go. So that is that shade there. So I think that will be it for my lip products. I'm going to pull in my Satin Mauve lip liner by Essence because that is stunning. If you've never seen mauve, it is this shade here. These two go really well together, as you can see, so that's going to go really well. And that is that. I didn't choose a lip gloss. I think I'll leave lip gloss for this month. So that is it. That is everything for my makeup basket. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. Click that notification button so you can be notified when the next video is coming. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!